ahora. Ahora, Sylis in the building. Yeah, mister. You know what time it is. It's time for a mukbang. Gang, 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 gang. Oh, this one is a sad one. Okay. Hi guys, how are you guys doing? How is my Ahora crew? Ahora! And how is my not Ahora crew? I hope you guys are going to be part of the Ahora crew. So welcome to SYLISMUKBANG. Today, as you guys could read, yes, today I am a little bit, I'm hungry, I'm sad, I am angry, I am a bunch of things. But first of all, I'm really hungry because I was so hungry, and then I have to prepare this food. So don't look at my ashy hand, because you know the whole time you're washing your hand, cooking, washing your hand, and your hands feels like so dry. But then I was like, okay, I don't want to oil my hand, because you know, I know I'm going to be using my hands to eat. So, and I know I'm going to be licking my hands. Oh, hell to the yeah. And you guys can barely not see me. As you guys can see, we have a seafood. And we have some snow crabs, some scrims, some mussel, some potato, and some egg, and a corn. We have the SYLISMUKBANG sauce, and we have also some garlic sauce with a Coca-Cola Zero. Yes, guys, we are going to be talking about Let's Eat, Let's Eat. We're going to be talking about this movie that I have finished just today. Look at this. Oh. Just today I finished watching. I just finished watching it today. It was a city, Durham. This guy, of course, I'm going to be putting a picture so you guys can see who I'm talking about. Guys, let me tell you. I don't know if you guys know the story. I didn't know about it. So when I found out it's a true story, what was so funny was that this happened in Milwaukee. And I was like, really? Really? In Milwaukee? I had to be right there. If you know what I'm talking about. It happened in Milwaukee. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see it. I make it very thick this time. I didn't use a lot of butter. I was like, really? Am I walking? You guys already know. So, this movie, this series, got me so emotional, got me very sad, and also angry. How long this guy was doing all of this, and I don't know if everything what they show in the movie is exactly what have happened also. But I know the story is a real story. I know the story. I know that it really happened. But hell no. But oh guy, I need to have a bigger one. But the part of the police side, that part got me pissed off. I don't know if it's true that they were they knew about him, knew about the situation, but still didn't take really action, you know. A lot of things for them to take action, or this one is a big one. For them to take action, there's a lot of things have played role in it, you know, being a black person and all of that, being homosexual. For them to have taken, that's what I saw in the movie, yeah, guys. That's what I saw in the movie. That's why all of those factors, that is what the feeling that the movie have given them. Because of that, the police did not care to take any action, you know. That's the feeling I got 100 from the movie. And it pissed me off. I was like, wow. I'm seeing the family crying. So this guy was somebody. I need to see what I'm saying before. No, they don't get monetized. So this person have took a lot of people their life, and they were especially gay guys. And I think there were some white ones. There were some white ones, but especially most of them were black. Most of them were black, you know. And this was really sad. And there was one of them. Oh my God. He started to even like this guy. I started to like him. The guy was deaf, eh? The guy was deaf. He couldn't hear. He's starting to like him and all of that in the movie. So I don't know if that part is real, because I just finished watching the whole movie, and I just, you know, I said, let me talk about that. Okay. It really got me emotional. I was crying, seeing the family, you know, hear the news that their son was one of the victims. And I know I have food. I'm emotional either. Don't play with me. I'm emotional either. It pissed me off on so many levels to see how many mistakes has been done, and they could have catch this guy a long time. A long time they could have catch him. But like I say, the movie have give you the impression because somebody is gay, because somebody's black, police doesn't take you serious. So that's what really pissed me off in the whole movie. There was also an Asian family. Their son was also one of the victims, and how they deal with the son is gone was so painful to see. It was so painful, and the mother, seeing the mother crying. I'm telling you guys, when I was watching this movie, I was just thinking about my own life and my own children. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it where my children were. I was alone in the room watching it. It took me like 3 days to watch everything. Like 3 days. And it's so sad. The whole thing is very sad. Let me tell you, mental health, people, is serious. Sometimes we don't see people. When people give you sign, this happened like in 1977. I was not even born. I was not even born. And you could definitely see in the movie that a lot of things, you know, in that time was not clear. Was taboo. The father of this guy couldn't even see that his son clearly was having some mental issue. The way he talks, the way he was doing. He put you in. He told you to get a job, you lost your job. He told you to go to the army, they throw you out of the army. Anything this father have put his son, you know, to try to succeed, have a better life, he was out. And then you have the mother situation. The mother look crazy, but on the other hand, you look like she's fine. I was like, Jesus. And it's a whole combine of a life that this guy had to go through that have made him who he is right now. And as parents, we don't have control all the time. We don't have. We don't have. I'm seeing the father and mother going through this, blaming themselves for what their son have done. Even the mother have tried to kill himself. And the letter she left, heartbreak. So during this whole movie, especially when I got to episode 6, 7, I really had to cry. I really had to cry. I think from 6 till, I think it's still 10. It's 10 season, 10 episodes. So I think from 6 till 10, so 4 seasons long, the whole I was crying. Give me a headache. I feel sad. And then I just had to encourage myself, push myself to cook this seafood and to come sit here. And I was like, okay, what I'm going to talk about? I wanted to talk about something else. But I said, you know, let me talk about it because maybe it can help me also, you know, talk about it and let it go. Because I'm the kind of person, I watch a movie, I'm living it. I'm living in the movie. I'm living in the movie. Seeing that mother, especially that mother from the boy that is cannot hear. That was the saddest. All is sad. Oh, but you know that part of the movie was so sad. That part was so sad. Look at it. That's the thing. You have to clean it, you know. That night, but I don't like to buy my Skims cookies, but they were big, you know, and cheap. They were not that expensive. I think for maybe 8 pieces, 10 pieces, I paid like €5. I was like, okay. And then I put it in the freezer. Okay. I know I'm not going to be cooking them immediately. You know, some shops, when they give you a small price, take it and go. Because today the price is like this and tomorrow, for some reason, they changed the price. I don't know why. Very annoying. So I was like hungry. I was like angry, sad. You know, I was like thinking about my own children. I was like, oh my God. Can you imagine? I can. I can. Oh my God. You know when? No, oh. You know when I broke down also when I cried? When the guy that have escaped. One of the guy have escaped and he bring the police over to the apartment. When they finally saw that this guy is not, they finally saw some few things that they were like, fine, you know, they got him. I was like, yeah. When the police took the picture, he was like, what? They wanted to grab him. He wanted to run away. They grab him. When they grab him, they arresting him and put him on the floor. That guy that have escaped, he just broke down. He just broke down. And he fell on the floor. He just went down. That's the part I was like, Jesus, you. Can you imagine when you know that you escape from something like that? You just escape from something like that. What's gonna go through your mind? Huh? Can you imagine that you were going to be one of his victims? Can you imagine? Huh? Can you imagine? I can. I don't know what I've done because he fought to get out of there. In all that circumstances, I don't know what I would have done. Would I have given up? Or would I fought too? I can be sitting right here and say, I would have fight. I'm gonna fight. But when you're in that part, in that moment, you don't know what you're gonna do. That's why they always say don't give up. Don't ever give up. You never know. This guy literally got out of it. The other part that was also very sad was the guy that was deaf. The guy was so friendly to him. They started to like build kind of really a relationship. And in his mental destroying head, he cannot allow people to get close to him. While he wants to have the love and the friendship. He told this guy, because he had to go to work, and then I don't know, I think he had to go to back to his own state, and then after a week he's supposed to come back or so, something like that. So the guy told him, are you coming back? He told him, yeah, I'm coming back, don't worry. The guy said, how can I believe that? He said you need to have trust. And of course, in his whole mental problem, he has trust issue. Of course, he has trust issue. So the guy left the door, but I think the guy forgot something, so he came back. So when he came back, the guy was still standing where he was standing, because the guy was there. He was writing everything down. So at that moment when he crushed that paper and he let the paper fall down, I was like, Jesus. I said, no. Because this deaf guy could have changed him. He could have changed him. He could have changed him. And a little small part of me was like, I hope that this guy is going to be the guy that is really going to change him, but you still need to go to prison because you already took like almost 6-7 people already at that time. I think they were talking about 17 people, and I think it's even more. I think it's more. Oh yes, I think it's more. I'm talking about 17 allegedly. I think maybe it's more. What a movie, what a movie, what a city, what a city. This was very sad to see. It really got me. It really got me. And, you know, people, mental health is serious. Mental health is serious. Mental health is very serious. When you get any signs or anything, please do something about it and take care of our children, you know. Oh God. Now I want to do it like that. It's not coming out now. No, try to help our children in any kind of way. There you go. Ooh. Let's try. in any kind of way we can. And also to protect them from this kind of people. Yeah. It's difficult, but we have to try. We have to inform our children what kind of people are walking in this world. We do. Don't be sending your children out in this world on their own and without telling them what kind of people are in this world. Tell them. Yeah, because the children nowadays, the things they see on television and they hear at school, let me tell you, they know a lot. They know a lot that we think they don't know. So, about the movie, about the series, I really was screaming with this woman, the neighbor, the woman who was living next to him, was hearing all the chopping and the cutting and the screaming and everything. I was living, I was like, oh, I was feeling this woman like, oh, the pain, but so strong because she was not stopping to fight, you know, even though all those people were not their family, but she's a victim too. She's a victim too, man. And the young boy from 14 years old, Jesus, that one I was shouting too. 14 years old. Now, guys, if you guys wanna, did you guys not see it yet? Go watch it on Netflix. Go watch it. It's on Netflix. I'm gonna show you guys a picture with the name. I think it's new on Netflix. I watched the whole thing, and just if you know you cannot deal, I said let me talk about it because it really cut me mentally. It did something to me. Yes, it did. Yeah. So I think I don't know. I have to go to the psychology to talk about it, but I'm talking it with my family, so I have their support. I'm talking it with you guys. With you guys, I'm talking about it. I have you guys support. I know 100% with you guys about it also. Choke a little bit, but I'm getting full. This was so delicious. I did my own seafood, and we're talking about it, the movie, and I don't want to talk about the ending part of the movie. Maybe I will do another video, and then maybe by that time a lot of people have watched the movie, because I don't want to be the spoiler of the whole series. But know that this really got me. Damn, this really got me. Wow, I need to go watch a fun movie right now after this. That really got me. So, yeah. Wow, really sad. And you know, definitely my prayers, my condolence, even if it's so many years ago. I think some family maybe are still dealing with it as the day of today. My condolence and my sincere condolence and prayers go out to the family and friends that was victim of this monstrous action. So guys, I'm a really pussy. I'm a very emotional person. Thank you so much for watching. It's your girl Sylis Mukbang, the Mukbang news reporter here out on the YouTube street. And like I always say, God bless everybody, stay blessed everybody. And you know it. Ahora. Sylis in the building. Bye guys. Doei. Ahoy.